Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here and you like the content, please consider subscribing to make sure you don't miss any future content. Okay, so we're finally making some progress. All the concrete footings are done and we can now move on to the block work. Weather forecast for the next couple of weeks isn't great. Got quite a bit of work on as well, so I'm going to be doing it in bits and bobs as and when I can do it. But we'll get there eventually. So without further ado, I'm going to run the videos for you. Please enjoy. Right, so that's the shuttering removed from around the pond. You see I've left that down there because that's still setting. But block work wise I'm going to be starting up this end. This soil, I'll show you all this soil here, and all that soil there is going to be removed once I've emptied the pond. So the pond will come up to the wall. I'm going to have 25mm insulation against the block work, so I need to start laying my bricks 25mm back. I'm going to give it a quick clean up, get rid of the muck, and then I'm going to start in that corner, get that corner done, get the bottom corner done there, and then I'll move on to that corner and this corner. So obviously it's a bit of a strange angle this is, so I'm going to have to cut blocks to make these corners. So yeah, I'm going to get a mix on the go and get cracking. Right, that's the first few bricks down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bricks. Yeah, first 12 blocks down. Forgot how hard it was. I'm not a bricklayer by trade, but I'm quite happy with that. Just had a few spots around and it's looking a bit dark over there. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to go in for my tea and hit this again next time. Right, so next thing I want to do is get this corner done. So what I need to do to fill this gap, I need to measure from there to there, straight across there, and put the measurement there. I'm going to add 20mm as well, just so I'm not cutting right to the edge of the block, so I won't get a clean cut. So I'll probably cut about 20mm, and then I'll have my line coming straight across there, and then that'll butt up to that one. So I'm going to get that cut, and I'll also cut that one there while I've got the cutter out. That's 360mm. I need that block, so I'll go and get the cutter out. Yeah, and I forgot, I also need to follow that line of that brick going straight across, so I get a nice straight edge. So I've marked the 360 that I need for this one. Use a set square, a straight line all the way around. Got my grinder with my diamond blade, make sure it's the right way around, follow the arrow, and goggles also. It's quite handy to have hose pipe to hand when you're cutting this as well, because it produces a lot of dust. So give it a little spray as you're going along. Obviously don't spray your grinder, electric and water don't mix.
So yeah, we'll have a go at cutting that one. Usually put about a 10mm, 15mm cut in it with the cutter, then go around with the lump hammer and the balsa. So yeah, I'll cut this one, get back to you. There we go, one cut brick, one block. There's the other bit. If you get a little bit of jaggedness there, you can either go over it back over it with a grinder or just chisel it off with a balsa. So I'll get the other two cut for the corner and get back to you. Right, so that's those two blocks cut for the corner. That's pretty clean, that edge, but I can chip a little bit more off, but I'm not too fussed about that, as I'm either going to be rendering the front or tiling, so you won't see that. So yeah, here's one corner in, and it's just started raining. You might have noticed that the looks like there's two different blocks. I did two separate orders on blocks, so I've got two different brands, but they're both N7 dense blocks. Tell you what, there's an arse laying blocks. It's not the easiest thing to do. watching a pond build a couple of weeks ago. There's a proper bricky display in the block site, but it was firing through at a speed. Fair play to it. It's not as easy as it looks. Right, so I've got some more blocks cut, one for that gap there, 2 more for that corner, and 2 to start that corner. I want to get this run done now and get that block in as well. I'm not entirely happy with this building sand that I've got. Don't know much about the chemistry of sand, but it's not going as hard as I wanted it to be. I was doing a 5-to-1 mix. I tried a 4-to-1 mix yesterday. But it's still the same. So I have got some yellow building sand, a couple of bags of that. I've gone half and half yellow building sand and half of that red building sand, and I'm going to see if that makes it a little bit harder. So we'll get back to you once all this bit's done. That's the corner in there, another row up there. Just got to cut a block for the middle there. I've got to cut one from there, so I'll do that next, and also finish that back end off, and then I'll do the second course all the way around. Okay, so I've just had a delivery of these brackets, 4-post brackets for my pergola corner posts. Been looking for these for quite some time now. A lot of places have been out of stock. I wanted to go for these brackets because they're less protrusive than, you know, the standard brackets, which I'll stick a picture up there for you. Not cheap. I think they're about £13 each, so about £54–55 with delivery. But yeah, glad I managed to get hold of them. 100mm by 100. Yeah. Moving on. I know in the last clip I said about I wasn't happy with the sand that I'd got, the red sand. So on this run, and a few blocks down there, I've mixed it with half yellow sand that I had, and yeah, a lot happier with that, a lot harder. Unfortunately, I went down to Wicks yesterday to get some more yellow sand, and they're out of stock. And I think the closest branch to me that's got some is London. I'm in Birmingham, so that's not an option. So I've just picked up some more standard tarmac building sand, and I'll do a 50-50 mix with that and the red sand that I've got down there. See how that goes on. Should be okay though. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking with the rest of this run like I said I was gonna do. I'll be back with you in a bit. Right, so there's another row in the back. I've done a row at the front here, and just put that corner in. Just going to finish that in a second. Just wanted to show you the window. So step back a bit. Looking at a 1.8 metre window, which is where them 2 bricks are. So yeah, I thought I might have to go a little bigger than 1.8, but no, that's spot on. 3 from the end there, 3 from the end there. This will be the view in from the patio, so yeah, 1.8 metre window it is. Okay, so yeah, block work's coming along. I'm getting a little bit quicker than when I first started doing the blocks. A bit of practice makes all the help, so yeah, it's coming on. Okay, so that's it for this one. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and also like, share, and drop me a comment as well. Let me know what you think so far. All of that helps me with the YouTube meta, so yeah, if you could do that, that'd be appreciated.
So until next time, thanks for watching.